Hi, I'm back. It's Tina, and I am here to work on the journal that I've been working on from In Love Art Craft Shop. And this is the paper pad we've been using, and there's quite a bit missing again already. So the last time I was putting in paper. So I just wanted to show you what I had done with the paper, and we'll go through each one separately as we decorate them, the pages. So this is what I've done so far, and I did cover up this pocket, so we have a pocket like this. Now we will start from the beginning here. I have just a tag cut out from a cracker box. Now I'm just going to get some paper and cover that. So I will pick out some paper here that I think will go. And somehow I managed to rip my cover off. I fussy cut some of these little mittens to go in there. I could either use this one or that one, or I could use a whole new sheet. Let's see, which one have we not used? I think I have used them all at least once, so I'll use some of the scraps here. I will use, let's see, this red one. Yeah, that'll be perfect. So just spread some glue like this. And I hope I'm in frame here. I hope you guys have all been good. We've had some snow, and yeah, it's been kind of cool, but right now it's actually pretty nice outside. Take the bone folder and just squeeze that down. Now I have a couple these tags here. These are going to be bigger, so I'll just put this to the side and let that dry. Now I want to see if I can do these the same. These are just off a Ragu box. So I will probably, and I have one here, I'll just grab these tags out that I've got in here so far. And I think that's it. So I'll make this one. And this one was a packaging for some stickers, and it has these little lines on the back, which I'll just leave there. So I won't even have to put a backing on them, or on this one. Like this. And I just have a card that I like, so I just trace it and use it over and over just to cut out. I really like this one. I think it used to be a Graphic 45, but I don't even know where this shape comes from anymore. I believe it was a Graphic 45 card. So we'll let that dry. Now I'm gonna use a whole sheet for these two. So they're going to be going in here. So let's see what color would look nice in there. How about something maybe green, this color? Yeah, I think I like this. Banging into my light here. I could have maybe prepped this too. And I like to glue from the back first. And then if I need something on this side, then I usually add that after. This has got the little tear there, so I will add something to the back here. And I'll probably use the corner rounder to round the corners. And it's been so fun playing with this paper. I love this paper. It's beautiful. It's so vintagey. I'm not sure if it'll be a vintage Christmas album. I don't really have all the Christmas vintage ephemera and stuff like that. But I will make it look pretty. There we go. Now we'll let that dry. And these should be ready to cut. Get out my big scissor. And I've got a bunch on the side here ready to start decorating. I wasn't sure what I'd be doing today, and so I tried to get as much ready as I could without, you know, doing everything, because I do want to make this a craft with me so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. And bone folder, where are you? Over here. Now you can decorate the front of these tags too if you like. And I usually do. So here's another piece that we can use. Dust off the garbage there. And there's a little stain there. I'm going to see if I can wipe that off. It's just glue, but see if I can just wipe that off. There we go. That way I don't have to add something to the back, and maybe I'll just distress the corners. And since these are round here, I'm just going to use this scissor because I can make more precise cuts with this one. This is a Fiskars scissor, and I just love it. It cuts so nicely, and it has a really nice point that it goes right into corners. And there we go. There's that one. And now we have these two. And this I can just cut with a big scissor. There we go. Sorry I'm so quiet. I'm just kind of thinking what my next step is here. What I'm going to do. Now we need something for the back here. So, I'm thinking if I want this, just to make it into a card, like this, and just cut it. And let me see if that fits. Maybe a little too big. No, that fits. Yeah, that fits good. So, what I'm going to do is get some paper. 2 sheets of lined paper, and it's just regular like binder paper. And whoops, put it the right way, like this. And I'm just gonna cut this off here, the holes. And then, let me see. I think I'll just put them in here, fold them in half, like so. And cut them off at the end here. And then I'll get my little Tim Holtz tiny attacher and just make a little book like so. There we go. So we have a little journal at the back here. Now if I can find my corner rounder, I will round the corners. And this might be too thick. Oh. There we go. This I might have to cut a little better here. Now this can be used for journaling or pictures, whatever you like, you can put in there. There we go. So it's a little book you can put at the end here. And once it goes in and out, more often it'll fit better. And we'll take that out and decorate that yet. So now we have a card for in there and for in here. Actually, I was going to round these corners also. I just had my corner rounder. Here it is. And this guy does not want to work properly anymore. I think that'll have to be my next investment, is a corner rounder. I think so. Can kind of see where it's supposed to be cut. And I see a little bit of red here, so I'm just gonna snip that off. There we go. And we'll be decorating those also. Oh my goodness, I need muscles for this. Workout. There, that worked a little better, I guess. Clean this up because it would not take long till I have the huge mess there. So now we have these cards in here, and was it this one we were going to put in here. And I just love having round corners. I just really enjoy that. Or I think it looks nice. And so this side is ready, but we'll do something to the front of this card yet. And I'm going to empty my corner rounder, because maybe that's what the problem is. There we go. Now, this one goes in here. Oops. And around the corners. Okay. Now for this one, I'm going to see what I will put in the back of that. Let me see. I was thinking of just white paper, but I don't have any here. There we go. This is just, it's a little bit thicker than photocopy paper. So, again, I'll just stick that on if I can find my glue. Yes, I am not organized today. If you can see that, I am not organized, that's for sure. Been kind of a rough day. I've got a bit of a cold, and I just hope my family doesn't catch it from me. They don't need it. There we go. And we'll glue this one on here too. That way we got them all done. And that way, you got the front nice, and like to make decorate, and then in the back you can do a picture, or you can journal, or something like that. I have my paper in these bags, and kind of a hassle getting them out of there. And this book is looking really nice. It came out really nice, actually. Very uniform. Like, I hadn't made this kind of a album in a while, so I was kind of nervous about making one. But it looks like it turned out really well. I'm actually happy with that. But once you get the hang of making them, it's pretty easy to do. And I'll just grab another journaling card here, just to have it ready. If we're going to use it, just fill up this paper. I like to use up, you know, as much paper as I can. That way I don't have that much scraps. Right now I hardly have any scraps, because I try to use it up right away as I'm working with it. And that's why sometimes it seems like it takes me a long time to get something done, because you know, I use up my scraps, but then also I have supplies ahead, you know, of when I'm doing something, then I can kind of just slip it in. Unless I'm doing a project like this where I want specific paper. So we will cut these apart. And with this one we can wait. Cut the corners nice. Are you guys done your Christmas shopping already? Have you started shopping? For me, I think I'm just about done Christmas shopping, and I don't even have my Christmas tree up. So, yeah, I was kind of just looking out for things that my kids needed, and basically we just do for our kids, and then for my dad, I'll get him something, and for my husband's dad, he's still with us, and yeah, it's not, usually we just give them money, because it's kind of like, what do you get them? They have everything that they need, and what they need is money, so yeah, we get them money, and they can do whatever they want. Actually, last year, my husband took his dad on a trip to Bolivia for a whole week. So, yeah, I think it's my turn to go on a trip. But I think that was, you know, a very memorable thing that my husband did with his dad, and he'll never regret it. So, when he wanted to do that, I fully supported him with it. I'm happy that he got to go, and he enjoyed it, and so did his dad. And that's something that he can still remember, my husband's father, because he has Alzheimer's, and he cannot remember, you know, what he did yesterday, but he can remember that he was in Bolivia, and he has two brothers that live there, and he got to see them. So he remembers that he remembers very clearly. So that is very exciting to have been able to give him that memory. All right, now let's see, what are we going to do here? So this goes here. These two go in here. Oh, and I didn't even see that matches. So we got to put something down the side here yet. I guess we could put that paper, but I think I'm going to put something else. We have all these borders here that we can use. I got these flowers out to use on there. And do we have some more borders? I thought we had more. Let me see. Oh, I guess not. That is it. That is it. And I punched out all the little ephemera that was in here, like the little deer, and there was a tree here, and we'll just use that throughout the book. And we may do some, use some of the letters, which is here. Yeah, so we have all of this. I might put that one there. Do we have something matching? Maybe that one there. Ooh, yeah, there's lots. This is maybe too much to get out at once. Merry Christmas. And then this is some things that I just created from my stash. And on the bottom here are the cutouts that I showed you from where I punched these out. I have those in there, so we'll use those later. So right now, I think I'm just gonna maybe put this one on here. Glue it on. I like that. That is pretty. I think that matches very well. Looks very Christmassy. And I don't know, do I want this one or this one? Is there a smaller one? Let me see the one that I did the cutout from. Sorry for my reaching here. Let's see, which one is that? Maybe I didn't do that one. Do I want that one? Decisions. It usually takes me a while to get going, but once I get going, then I find my groove. Okay, this one says Happy Holidays. Kind of like that one. Maybe the snowman here. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm going to glue that on before I change my mind, because that could happen very easily. Put that here. And the little snowman, which I am going to distress a little bit. I don't do a lot of distressing in these, but if they have the white around them, I kind of like to do that so they stand out a little more. See that? Now he stands out a lot more. And does he have a friend or something that goes beside him? Let's see. Nope, I don't see one. Okay, then I will just stick him on. Oh, I can't pick up things today. There we go. There, I believe this card is done. Do a little distressing. Probably need to give it a nice dip in the ink. I don't know if you can tell, but I just think it makes it look so much more finished. So there we go. That one is done. Now, what to do with you? We could put Joy right here, like this. I have some other stockings that I made, different colors. These ones. Maybe a smaller one. Or a red one. Well, I'm just going to put this for now. And then we'll see. Yeah, I had a lot of fun sticking these papers in. It took me quite a while to kind of figure out what I wanted. But once I had it figured out, so these pockets I made, and I think I showed you how I would do those. But then I glued another triangle on here of the music paper, just to make it, you know, a little pop out a little more, that it wasn't just all one paper. And I think that worked out pretty good. Oop, lifting it up. And what does this one say? Season's greetings. I was hoping something smaller, like this. Oh, can't pick it up. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And this is a snowman that I stamped and colored. So, okay, this one has a snowman. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put a snowman on there too. But I don't like this tree on there. Let's see. What are we going to put on there? I want some kind of comfort and joy. Okay, I think that's what I'll do. Comfort and joy. And I'm going to try to get as much done as I can today, so that this isn't such a long series. I was trying to keep it, you know, between three to five videos. And I'm not sure up to how many I am already. At least 3, I think. And I wanted one to do just the cover, because I have something cool planned for the cover. So this is a little snowman that I made. And I believe I got this on AliExpress, this snowman stamp. There we go. A little de-stressing here. And I may come back to this page and do something else here. But for now, I will just... Actually, I'm going to do this side here. I want to do something because this one's got the green. So I'm going to do something there. Either... this red... or I may get the green. How much did I have left over of the green? No, I don't think that's going to work. Or I could put, I have this snowman, or these poinsettia ribbon right here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Use the poinsettia ribbon there. So, let's see how much we're going to need. up to here. Snip that off. That'll be cute. There we go. And I'll just put a couple of clothespins on that. This glitter glue dries very quickly, but I'll just make sure that it stays in place where I want it. There we go. Close up my glue. Okay, I think that'll be cute. So now I'm gonna try to figure out what I want with this guy. So I'll just put this book over here. Okay, and I was looking for the screen and I couldn't find it, and there it is, of course, once it is gone, or once I'm done, I should say. Now, I die cut some of these reindeer. They're a little bit funny looking, but he seems to fit on here, so I like that. I kind of like that. Or is it too dark? Let me see what else I got. I have Santa. That's pretty cute. Let me just see if I put that in here. Like so. Yes, I like that. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. To put Santa on there. And he'll be so adorable. And this is also a die cut that I have that I got from I believe AliExpress, and I put a little pom-pom on his hat, and bone folder. Yes, my bone folder is always lost. I am always in search of that guy. Now I'm gonna punch a hole for a ribbon, and this is my crocodile, so I'm gonna do it just above the hat, and then I'm gonna get my We Are Memory Keepers hole punch this is a reinforcement punch, and I'm gonna get let's see what color, gonna find the glitter red if I can find that. And I'm using the glitter red from Dollar Tree, Dollarama, just the red here. And I'm just gonna do, maybe I'll do a couple right away, that way I have them. There we go. And then I'll just stick them on here. And I'm going to do front and back. I just think it looks so cute when you have one in the front and in the back. There we go. And I'll put a little clothespin on that. Okay, what's next? So we got those, and now we'll work on this one. And I'm gonna give that a punch right away too, because I want a tag on here, or a ribbon on there, I should say. Now this one might be nice for the reindeer. I also did this truck. I have too many options. I have some bells here. Let's see. I have a little gorgeous girl here. I could do a little gorgeous girl with the reindeer. You know what? I'm going to do the reindeer, and can do either that tree, or I can do a forest tree. This is actually a set. That comes in a set, so I might do that. So I'll put all this back. Before we have too big a mess. There we go. Yeah, so I'll glue these guys on. There we go. Yeah, and I die cut these and paper piece them together. I think that's cute. I always think the less you touch your glue with your hands, the neater it looks, but sometimes you just have to get your fingers in there when it just doesn't want to stick. And this is kind of a weird looking deer, but it's I believe it's a Tim Holtz die. And yeah, his deer looks a little weird. It's got weird legs. But he's cute. He's cute. That's the main thing. There we go. There's that one. Now, did I do two of these or just one? I can do... This tree looks a little crooked. How come? How come? How come? There we go. And I'll glue this reinforcement here. Maybe should have done green, but I think this is pretty too, the red. There we go. There's that one. And now this should be good. And I think I might put the word joy under Santa here. And there we go. There's that one. And what else we got here? I'll take these off. They should be dry by now. There we go. That is so pretty. I like that. I may be putting some ribbon or something on there yet. Okay. Yeah, I always page through because I'm, you know, need to see what I'm doing. All right, I'll grab this little book and we will put some decorations on that one. So, what shall we put on there? Maybe some words. I have a, this one says, okay, this white one says merry and bright, but I think that's too small. So, and this one says, let me get the whole thing out. There's 2 parts to it. Where are you? When you think you're organized and you're not. So this one says Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And it's kind of shaped in the shape of a Christmas tree. And I think that would be really pretty here. So I'm going to put that one there. Not sure if those would go or if something else. I have another Merry Christmas here. This one says Merry Christmas. And then there's that one. Okay, what else? Where's the other parts? Where is the other parts? We wish you there's the you. So I need the word wish. And where is it? Where is it? Where is my wish? There we go. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Yes, I think that's what we're gonna do. And then it has a couple of stars to go with that. So I think that's what we will do. And here is like the tree trunk. Or the, yeah. So, yeah, we'll quickly glue that down. And maybe you can make little lists in this book of who came to visit or what you need to do or for who you need to buy. Because, or what you want to cook. Lots of, yeah, lots of stuff fit in here. Okay, let's take that off. There we go. I love it when it starts coming together, you know, when you can see what's gonna happen. And I know I have a little dot for the eye right here. So I'll just put a dot of glue there. And my tool. There you go. We wish you a Christmas. And this glue, it's kind of like once you put it down, yeah, you don't move it. You're not supposed to move it, but sometimes you can maneuver it just a little bit yet. So this Merry Christmas is all one word. I really like this die cut, this We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Once again, this one I got from Tuesday Morning. I am not sure what brand this is. If you're interested, just ask in the questions below and I will find you which one it is. And I want to wipe that glue off the letters because I don't like that. And we will put the little box underneath, like so. There we go. And I'm going to wipe the tips of my fingers off. And I will put this star here. And then we have another little one here. We'll put it on that corner. And there we go. I think that is so cute. We may add some more in here or on here. But we'll see. We will leave that to dry right there. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it for now. So we've done these two and those. Did we do any more? No, I don't think so. So I will be back with another video of showing you how we decorate. And I'll just put some ribbon in these and put them in the book. That way they're in here and you can see where they go. So thank you for joining me, and just keep watching if you want to see what the end result looks like. And I appreciate you so much for watching. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It would help me out so much, so that YouTube recognizes my channel just a little bit more. And yeah, so thank you so much. God bless you all, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.